At the office in Barcelona this morning, it's time for the second radio broadcast of the Imoca Ocean Masters New York to Barcelona race. The team is ready, and the questions too. Let's just make a last check on the boat's positions.
C'est Marco qui lead.
You'll see in a minute that when the boats are doing 20 knots, it doesn't help the communications.
¿Sí?
Allô, allô.
Hola? Gerard?
Allô. Allô.
Hola, Gerard.
Allô, allô.
Hola, ¿qué tal? Buen día.
So we blew out seemingly minusing the water ballast tank cover all the way out the transom. Blew out last night, so neither able to hold as much water as we want in it or keep the water out when we want it out. So that's a problem we're going to have to figure out how to address. I don't know how we are. And then there's some water coming in from somewhere, a little bit of water in the engine compartment, and that's a concern. I quoted something just before we went to bed that this is a very long race, and the engine compartment is something we want to out right away and work on.
After the last 36 hours of complicated tactical racing, the lead trio has reached the northwest border of the depression. The wind has increased and become more stable in direction. Gaes, the Spanish boat, was leading the fleet at noon, closest to the finish on the shortest theoretical route. But Marc Guillemot and Morgan Lagravière on board Safran are entering the middle of the depression and are the true leaders of the race from a tactical perspective. They dive further south than the others and found a stiffer breeze earlier. They are sailing in 28 knots of wind and making 22 knots of boat speed. To their north, Hugo Boss and Gaes are only just getting into the same weather conditions. Behind them, Neutrogena has lost some distance overnight and is now 75 miles behind. Compared to the other boats, it will take them more time to get to the favourable winds. These images sent from on board show the conditions well.
Bueno, esperando el role nomás, la única que los puede ayudar, como esperando un movimiento de unos 20 graditos de viento para poder trasluchar, ya es meternos un poquito más en la flota, pero bien, por lo menos ahora hay un poquito más de presión, tenemos que un par de minutos más poder meternos de nuevo en competencia.
This afternoon or tonight, the leaders will tack to exit the depression in a northeast direction. It's still an open game. This manoeuvre could change everything.